Hi there, my name is Jason, and I am doing my reflection for design thinking, and I am team 4 in section B. My group did the hearing watch. First of all, I'm proud of the work we did. One big achievement that we did was to closely follow the design thinking process. We chose a hard problem space, and we were passionate about every step that we took. First of all, our team had a unique composition. As Olu studied design, Nimbo is a developer, and I'm a product manager. Our skills complement each other well, and this was evidence of our multidisciplinary teamwork. One big reflection was that it's important to understand each team member's strengths and weaknesses. Because everyone comes from different disciplinaries, communication becomes critical. We approached the work from different angles. For example, when we were doing the design requirements between user technology and business, we decided to try new things, and I wrote the one for technology, while Nimbo wrote the one for business, and Olu wrote the ones for users. The second reflection is making sure that the design question doesn't include a solution. Specifically, the first class, when Abhishek and Sally mentioned it to us, we worked really hard to make sure that we were open-ended and that we didn't really come up with the design question already knowing the solution that we wanted to build. Originally, we had implied a solution of a vibrating hearing watch for elderly people to enjoy music. However, after reframing the problem and understanding that our focus was on people with hearing loss, and specifically, we wanted to investigate what people can do to engage in their community. The third reflection was to focus on understanding users. Understanding users was something that I really enjoyed doing, and while I was familiar with questionnaires and user interviews, I really enjoyed the experience of doing a field study. I found that an observational field study really made my job a lot easier, and sometimes we found things that we didn't wouldn't have discovered through a survey and a secondary research. The fourth reflection that we did was to take a step back and to synthesize our findings. I really found doing the triangulated insights as something that was really good. The fifth reflection was iterating and experimenting with a lo-fi prototype. Before, I had always thought that it would be important to sort of have a very clear idea about what to build and then build it. However, as going through this experiment and going through this class, I found that doing a usability study with a lo-fi prototype really allowed us to see how real users in the world would use our product. It was important to really apply the same logic in the future, and something that I'll take away is that rather than making a high fidelity mockup with wireframes, sometimes we can test the usability quick and dirty with just drawings, or even using an existing product and adapting it to emulate what we want to build. Finally, there's a few more reflections I want to do. The first is using ambiguity as an advantage because rather than brainstorming solutions immediately, I think it was important to look at users, really understand what their problems were. And in the future, I think that I will take our methodology of how to do proper user research, and it would be something that would be impactful in my career. As someone who wants to be a product manager, observing users rather than telling them what they want is something that is key. Another final reflection is to start early and anticipate roadblocks. During when we were building the lo-fi prototype with the hearing watch, what we could be improved was not waiting until the last minute because we felt that some of our ideas were rushed. Originally, we had already thought about how to use the hearing watch, but we really didn't investigate very well and look at the Samsung Watch to see how to emulate the buzz capability. It's probably the watch already has it when you receive a message, but because of our time constraints, we weren't really able to look deep into it and then see how to turn it on. This is something that I think going forward, it would be important to sort of anticipate roadblocks and to expect the unexpected. That's my reflection. I really enjoyed the design thinking class, and I'm looking forward to next quarter's user research class with Sarah.